Netflix and Amazon are sending Shiba Inu to $1. Explained. Shiba Inu is the second most popular meme coin after Dogecoin. With a market capitalization of $7.3 billion, it was the market's 13th largest cryptocurrency. It was in 2020 that an anonymous founded Shiba Inu, a coin that has continued to grow. Tech tycoons like Elon Musk and Vitalik Buterin have also appreciated the project. Shiba Inu has successfully attracted people who previously missed the Dogecoin craze. In this video, we will talk about Netflix and Amazon are sending Shiba Inu to $1. Explained. Shiba Inu coin news. Don't smash the thumbs up, share, and subscribe to the channel to see our latest content on Shiba Inu price predictions and expert analysis. Without further ado, let's begin the video. On the 4th of November, Shiba Inu increased by 4%, but has been on downward trend in the past 3 days. However, the spike is dropping, and this again might be lost before the end of the day. According to analysts, these declines might trigger a crash. Shiba Inu is a community-based coin that answers the question of what percentage of productivity a coin will provide if it is 100% run by its community. Also, the Shiba Inu project supports projects like the NFT Art Incubator. While the current value of the Shiba Inu coin is about a third of its all-time high, it is still more than 3,000 times its original value. One drawback of the Shiba Inu coin is that it faces competition from projects with business-oriented structures, while Shiba Inu is mostly an entertainment coin. A sense of community is crucial to the growth of Shib, whether it is their demand to get it listed on Robinhood or asking McDonald's to accept it as a mode of payment. The community has always rallied around the growth of Shib. It has also become home to a huge community of NFT artists who focus on the Shiba Inu breed of dogs in their artworks. Rather than simply dismissing the hype outright, it's important to realize that what we're seeing is the mass movement of traders new to crypto moving into the space, said Ben Kaislin, head of research and strategy at AAX. He added, Shib coin is a meme coin and embraces that. As it runs on an Ethereum platform, it currently employs the proof-of-work consensus mechanism and will transition to the proof-of-stake consensus mechanism. The upcoming Ethereum 2.0 transition will also certainly impact the growth of the currency. During the Q2 2022 crash, its market cap fell below $4.5 billion in mid-June. Currently, its market cap is a little above $7.3 billion, making it the 13th largest cryptocurrency. A Changelly blog post claimed that after studying SHIB prices and market fluctuations, experts predict that SHIB could go as high as $0.0000548 and as low as $0.0004183. Its potential ROI for the said year is predicted to be 322%, with its average price remaining at $0.0004335. Shiba Inu coin's price can hit a new ATH in 2025. On the contrary, even though they expect enough tokens to be burnt this year, they are not hopeful about its price rise in 2022. They predict the maximum and minimum prices of SHIB to be $0.0001928 and $0.0009839 respectively. Its average price was predicted to be around $0.0001152. Shiba Inu coin has continued to grow, hand in hand with the token burns. However, its price should rise as its supply decreases and demand increases. Ideally, many investors have become millionaires by investing in this meme coin. Shiba Inu has a lot of promising possibilities that will keep pushing the market. What also works in its favor is its extremely low price, which is why many people keep buying it. This July, Shiba Inu developer Satoshi Kusama informed the users about further developments in a blog post. Progress on Shibarium, the platform's Layer 2 protocol, is on track. The update will allow users to move assets with minor gas fees, facilitating microtransactions over Shiba Inu-based dApps. The team has deployed a host of new and innovative developers to build the UX UI of its platform and web portals as a part of the same process. The post also informed that the developers have yet to determine its beta version's launch date. Kusama acknowledges that she is a cause of concern now that other stablecoins have collapsed, creating losses worth millions of dollars. The team of developers, the post adds, is working to build such a coin that will avoid the problems associated with other moonshots. This will allow SHI to be used for transactions that need to be done without market fluctuations. An experimental protocol. More details in its regard will be shared once it is finalized. A new token, Treat, is also upcoming that will be used as a reward token on Shiba Inu-based metaverse and games such as the Shiba collectible card game. A limited supply of these coins is reserved for its most loyal breed members, who have been working for years to build public confidence in the entity. The post also announced that its metaverse and card game would also be launched in time. In January this year, Shiba Inu ecosystem announced the arrival of Shibers, the native metaverse of the Shiba Inu community. As digital coins, games, virtual land, and memes populate the Shibers, it is bound to get popular among an audience keen to explore a brave new world beyond the confines of time and space. Only recently, the group tweeted the news about Shiba Eternity, a collectible card game. The game is being developed closely with the legendary AAA game development studio PlaySide Studios. What the enterprise is certain to face is a challenge in this space from big tech metaverse ventures such as Yuga Labs' Otherside and Zuckerberg's Meta. It is difficult for an independent community such as the Shiba Inu ecosystem to sustain big money's and big tech's might. It can only gain an edge in this segment by introducing revolutionary ideas in the metaverse, gaming, and NFT segments. So far, we haven't seen anything new. Shiba Inu holders can now shop on Amazon and enjoy subscription-based streaming services at Netflix using the Shiba trifecta Shib, Bone, and Leash as payment methods via FCF Pay Visa card. FCF Pay, the Canada-based crypto payment gateway, recently announced that the FCF Pay crypto card users can now enjoy shopping on Amazon and subscribing to a wide variety of award-winning TV shows, movies, anime, documentaries, etc. on Netflix by loading their FCF Pay Visa card with crypto. As reported by the Crypto Basic, FCF Pay added support for the Shib trifecta Shib, Bone, and Leash in July this year. The listing on the platform enabled over 5 million online stores in 195 countries to accept all three tokens of the Shiba Inu ecosystem as payment. Shiba Inu's mainstream adoption is growing day after day. As reported earlier by the Crypto Basic, Shib can now be accepted as a donation by Africa's oldest national park, Virunga National Park, via a partnership with the Giving Block, the world's leading digital fundraising platform. Before this, the Germany-based enterprise application software company SAP SE NIS SAP partnered with BitPay to enable its employees to receive a portion of their pay in Shib. You can now pay for Netflix subscriptions and spend on Amazon using Shiba Inu after FCF Pay announced the adoption of Shib by its crypto card. The news sounds bullish for Shiba Inu. More adoption, and especially by household names like Netflix and Amazon, is a step towards far higher trading volumes. Higher trading volumes mean higher Shiba Inu prices. But Shiba Inu fans on Reddit were disappointed by the news. One r/Shib Army commentator pointed out that Netflix does not take any form of crypto as payment. Another said articles like this are made as clickbait, knowing that they will be reposted by desperate investors. FCF Pay is a crypto payment provider offering a prepaid crypto debit card. The website boasts, now accepting Shiba Inu. But in reality, FCF Pay is a Visa card that converts your crypto into fiat, USD, CAD, and Euro at the point of purchase. While you can store Shiba Inu on the card, you are not paying with Shiba Inu. Netflix and Amazon do not yet accept Shiba Inu directly, as one Reddit commentator said. The conversion process is no different than selling yourself and buying whatever you want.
Today is actually a huge day. And it's all because of tricks being done behind the scenes. New bombshell by Satoshi Kusama, hundreds of millions of US dollars gone missing, and much, much more to come. But what am I even talking about? Well, let me explain. Disclaimer. Today marked a highly anticipated moment for countless crypto enthusiasts. Yet, as the day unfolded, the excitement fizzled into disappointment as the crypto market took an unexpected turn, causing prices to plummet. For many, this sudden crash was not just a financial setback, but a frustrating reminder of the volatility inherent in the world of cryptocurrency. But what happened? Well, a couple of weeks back, the crypto world was buzzing with the news of Hong Kong giving the green light to a Bitcoin ETF. It was a big deal, with many hoping it would flood the market with fresh cash, much like what happened when the US approved its own Bitcoin ETF. For folks who usually stick to traditional investments, it was a big deal. But what happened? Well, a couple of weeks back, This was a chance to potentially rake in some serious gains. As they saw Bitcoin doing well, they started wondering about other cryptos. They discovered they could buy them on crypto exchanges. And when it came to choosing a crypto that's easy to understand for newcomers, Shiba Inu stood out. With its adorable dog logo and simple concept, it was a natural choice. Newcomers to the crypto scene don't want to dive into complicated projects they can't wrap their heads around. That's where Shiba Inu shines. It's straightforward and easy to grasp. Unlike some other cryptos that are filled with technical jargon, Shiba Inu's simplicity makes it a welcoming option for beginners. So it's no surprise that Shiba Inu's price skyrocketed in March. And now, with Hong Kong approving them, Bitcoin ETF, the Shiba Inu community, anticipates a similar surge in interest. But wait, if the Hong Kong Bitcoin ETF was approved a couple of weeks ago, then what does it have to do with today? Well, a couple of weeks back, the Bitcoin ETF got the green light, but today marks the beginning of its trading. You see, when an ETF gets approved, it's like getting the green signal to start trading it on the stock market. So even though it was approved earlier, today is when people can actually start buying and selling shares of the ETF. It's like the difference between getting permission to open a store and actually opening its doors for customers. Today is when the Bitcoin ETF officially opens its doors for trading, allowing investors to get in on the action. And this is where things went wrong. The Hong Kong ETF was expected to bring in a whopping $300 million in trading volume, but as it turned out, it only managed a mere $11 million. Crypto users are calling it one of the worst predictions of all time. As a result, frustration swept through the market, causing the price of Bitcoin to plummet. And since Bitcoin holds dominance over the entire crypto market, its downward trend often drags other cryptocurrencies, like Shiba Inu, along with it. Today, we're seeing Shiba Inu trading in the red due to this major dip in the crypto market. But anyway, this is just the first day. So even though the prediction failed, the impact is still to be seen. But one thing we know for sure is that you can expect the crypto market to be pretty volatile this week. With unexpected turns like these, it's hard to predict what might happen next. But amidst this uncertainty in the broader crypto market, Shiba Inu developers continue to surprise us. It's actually a good thing when Shiba Inu devs keep surprising us. This is important because it shows that the Shiba Inu market is still a good place to be, and it's a good thing that Shiba Inu team is actively working to improve the project and adapt to changes in the crypto landscape. It helps build trust among investors and users, showing that the project is dynamic and responsive to feedback. Ultimately, this can contribute to the long-term success and sustainability of Shiba Inu as a cryptocurrency. But what actually just happened? Well, the Shiba Inu community is still buzzing with excitement from yesterday's huge news about ShibaSwap being migrated to Shibarium, something we've been eagerly awaiting for almost a year. And today, Satoshi Kusama came through with more announcements and important details that we all should know. When the lead developer of a cryptocurrency project like Shiba Inu makes announcements or shares important details, it's crucial for people to pay close attention. Their words not only reflect the project's vision and direction, but also signal progress and growth. Additionally, these announcements foster community engagement and transparency while influencing market dynamics. Satoshi Kusama, the founder of Shiba Inu, said, "Transition ShibaSwap decentralized exchange as a central hub for innovators and Shibizens." In a recent post on XE, Lucy, Shiba Inu's content marketer, raised awareness of Kusama's reaction to the migration of the ShibaSwap platform to Shibarium. As we already know, ShibaSwap recently underwent a migration from solely operating on the Ethereum platform to the ecosystem's layer 2 blockchain Shibarium. Following this development, ShibaSwap is now multi-chain. Having ShibaSwap operate as a multi-chain platform is incredibly useful and important for lots of reasons. But overall, the transition to a multi-chain infrastructure positions ShibaSwap as a more versatile and resilient decentralized exchange, capable of meeting the evolving needs of its users and the broader crypto community. With all the new features that came with the move to Shibarium, Kusama pointed out how ShibaSwap has become a hub for both creators and members of the Shiba Inu community. He described it as a place where the Shiba Inu community can be a place where people can come together to share ideas and projects. Kusama also mentioned how ShibaSwap is a great place for new community tokens to grow. He thinks it's like a lively marketplace, where different projects and members of the Shiba Inu community can come together and thrive. Such updates and developments really attract more and more people to view Shiba Inu as a long-term investment. Andrew Kang, co-founder of Mechanism Capital, for instance, has suggested that meme coins like Shiba Inu may see a 100 times expensive expansion in their market cap. He believes this could happen because big investment firms, called venture capitalists, are starting to like coins like Shiba Inu. He said this in a recent post on X after learning about the crypto holdings of some of these big VC firms. According to the data from Arkham, a company that studies markets, one of the biggest VC firms, Paradigm, has a lot of money in crypto, but they don't have any Shiba Inu. However, another VC firm called Symbolic Capital Partners has quite a bit of Shiba Inu. They have about 65 billion Shiba Inu tokens, which are worth around $1.64 million. This is just a small part of their total crypto investments, which are worth over $80 million. Another investment firm called SCP Ventures also has Shiba Inu tokens worth $1.6 million, which is about 2% of their total crypto investments. When Kang looked at the data, he found that Shiba Inu tokens were worth $1.6 million, which is about 2% of their total crypto investments. When Kang looked at the data, he noticed something interesting. He saw that big investors are starting to like coins, like Shiba Inu. Kang thinks their interest could make meme coins grow a lot, maybe 10 to 100 times bigger. He imagines this happening bit by bit.